Lakers Nation. This is Lakers Fan News, bringing you full, reliable, and exclusive coverage from behind the scenes of our franchise. And let me be clear, the Lakers front office is playing chess while many are still playing checkers. Listen closely to what happened this Monday, July 21st. It might look like a quiet move at first glance, but I promise you there's pure strategy involved. If you're new here, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because here at Lakers Fan News, you don't just get updates. You live the Lakers behind-the-scenes action with serious information, grounded analysis, and a purple and gold heart. Now let's dive into an analysis that goes way beyond the headlines. While everyone else was focused on Chris Paul joining the Clippers, the Los Angeles Lakers were working in silence, but with surgical precision. The front office signed two-way contracts that might seem secondary, but they reveal a clear vision for the future and the depth of the roster. Chris Manon, a point guard who stood out in the Summer League with the Warriors, and Christian Koloko, a Cameroonian center who was already with us last season. And if you think these signings don't carry weight, think again. It's exactly these kinds of decisions that build the foundation of a championship team. Let's start with Chris Manon. The guard went undrafted, but if you watch the Summer League closely, you know this guy was one of the silent standouts. With the Warriors, he averaged 11 points, 5.2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1.4 steals, and 1.6 blocks per game. This isn't your average point guard. Manon stands out on defense, reads the game smartly, and attacks when needed. But you know what impressed me the most? His mindset. Manon plays like he has something to prove. And that kind of competitive spirit is exactly what the Lakers need. He fits the team's identity perfectly. The front office saw that and acted fast. Now he'll have the chance to prove his worth both in the G League and maybe even with the main roster. On the other side, Christian Koloko represents continuity. With 2 NBA seasons under his belt, the big man played 37 games for the Lakers during the 2024-25 season and showed flashes of what he can bring. But it was in the G League where he really dominated: 14.8 points, 8.3 rebounds, and 3.1 blocks per game. In 10 games as a starter, Koloko proved he has the physical presence and rim protection ability the Lakers lacked at times last season. Keeping Koloko on a two-way deal is a smart move. He continues to develop, stays close to the main roster, and can be called up when needed. Low risk, high potential return. Let me break it down. A two-way contract allows a player to play in both the NBA and the G League with some limits, up to 50 NBA games, and no playoff eligibility unless the deal is converted into a standard NBA contract. But here's the twist. Take Jordan Goodwin as an example. He started last season on a two-way and ended up with a guaranteed contract, playing nearly 20 minutes a game, even in the playoffs. That kind of gamble can turn into a major asset over a long season. With Manon, Koloko, and Trey Jemison III, the Lakers have now filled their 3 two-way slots with young, versatile, and hungry players. 3 different profiles, 1 shared trait, real potential to contribute throughout the year. And what's behind all this? Long-term vision. While other teams obsess over big names, the Lakers front office is focused on laying the groundwork. Multiple pieces, low-cost contracts, and internal development, all essential in an 82-game season filled with injuries, fatigue, and tactical challenges. Do you remember what happened last year when injuries hit the Lakers and the depth was exposed? Exactly. These small additions could be the difference between sustaining a winning streak or spiraling into losses. By signing Manon and keeping Koloko, the Lakers are thinking beyond the present. They're planning for tomorrow. These are quiet moves that help define a championship identity. And more than that, these guys aren't just here to fill spots. They bring energy to practices, competitiveness to the group, and challenge the status quo. That raises the internal level. LeBron and AD benefit because they're training with kids who want to take over the world. That creates a culture of effort, merit, and constant evolution. Want an example of how that culture is taking shape? Look at the current Lakers core: LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, Jalen Hood-Schifino, Max Christie, and now Manon, Koloko, and Jemison. A balanced mix of tested veterans, proven youth, and promising prospects. The message is clear: compete in the present, but plant the seeds for the future. The LeBron era is nearing its end. That's inevitable. And the Lakers don't want to start from scratch. They want a smooth, smart, and continuous transition. And that's where the quiet genius of Rob Pelinka shines. While rivals chase headlines, our GM works behind the curtain, adjusting every piece of the puzzle with calm and precision. These two-way contracts are part of that bigger plan. In an era of new salary cap rules, using these deals wisely is a competitive advantage. It's like playing chess with three queens on the board. More options, more safety, more flexibility. Just look at other contenders. Nuggets, Celtics, Warriors. They still rely too heavily on their core lineups. One injury, and the house collapses. The Lakers? They're building depth, a roster that can weather the natural ups and downs of the season. Chris Minon might be the next hidden gem. Koloko could become a reliable backup center. Jemison might turn into that high-energy guy off the bench. None of this breaks the internet, but these are the kinds of moves that shine in March, April, and during the playoffs. And let me tell you, this kind of vision matters. Because champions aren't built only with stars. They're built with balance, depth, and a strong locker room culture. Now I want to hear from you, true Lakers fan. Did you like these signings? Do you think Minon, Koloko, or Jemison could earn meaningful minutes during the season? Or do you feel we still need that blockbuster move to take the Lakers to the next level? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm reading everything. And of course, if you enjoyed this content, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications. And share this with that friend who breathes Lakers just like you. Because here at Lakers Fan News, you don't just get news, you understand the strategy, dive into the locker room, and live the decisions shaping the present and future of our franchise. Now let me give you a clearer view of how these moves connect with the Lakers' larger off-season plan. If you still think this is all about unknown names, you're missing the real game. What Pelinka and the front office are doing isn't just patchwork, it's building a versatile and resilient structure. You know why? Because the Lakers' immediate future rests on three strategic pillars: financial sustainability, internal development, and rapid response capability. First, financial sustainability. In an era of strict salary cap rules and heavy penalties for overspending, you need to be surgical. Two-way contracts offer a huge cost benefit, low cap impact, high technical upside. That leaves room to consider bigger moves later on without sacrificing balance. Second, internal development. Minon, Koloko, and Jemison are moldable prospects. The Lakers are betting on their player development department, which is gaining respect across the league. And let's be honest, the rise of Austin Reeves and Max Christie wasn't a fluke. It was the result of long-term, quiet, but consistent work. Third, rapid response. In a grueling season filled with back-to-backs and fatigue, having players ready to step in and contribute basic production is a massive difference maker. That's what separates the teams that survive from the ones that keep competing at the highest level. And now for the big question. Where's the blockbuster move? Where's that marquee signing? I get it. We all want to see the Lakers make big splashes, headline-dominating trades, and star additions. But this time, I ask you to look beyond the noise. While some teams move out of pressure, the Lakers are playing the long game, cool, technical, and strategic. Rob Pelinka isn't wasting ammo. And you know what? There's still room for a big move. The window is open. And with this young economical core in place, the Lakers have flexibility to strike when the right opportunity presents itself. Watch out for possible trades involving non-guaranteed contracts, trade exceptions, or even potential extensions for Reeves and moves around D'Angelo Russell. Because while the board looks quiet, the backstage is anything but. Oh, and before I forget, here's a tactical angle few are talking about. With Minon, the Lakers gain a defensive-minded point guard capable of pressuring ball handlers, something we lacked often after Schroeder's departure. Meanwhile, Koloko brings rim protection and verticality in the pick-and-roll key for defending against athletic bigs. These profiles add versatility. They allow Darvin Ham to experiment with faster lineups, younger rotations, or more physical setups against specific matchups. And most importantly, they offer adaptability without compromising the main rotation. So here's my final take. The Lakers are building a silent army. While many shout for flashy moves, the franchise is building with intelligence, patience, and a focus on sustainable results. Now I want to know, do you believe in the Lakers' silent project? Do you think Minon, Koloko, and Jemison can really make an impact when called upon? Or do you still feel the front office needs to go after a big name to complete this roster? Drop your thoughts below. I read everything and always base future breakdowns on your input. And if you haven't done so yet, hit the like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates, and share this with someone who lives and breathes Lakers basketball like you. Because here at Lakers Fan News, we don't just report, we live the franchise. With truth, with analysis, and with passion. See you in the next video. Go Lakers always.